Hello everyone, I'm going to talk to you about a new graphic novel. It's called Patience by Daniel Clowes. It's a science fiction love story and it first opens in 2012 and the main character, Jack Barlow, comes home to find his wife, his pregnant wife, Patience, dead, and she was most likely killed by a random criminal. Initially, what the story is about, it's about him seeking for revenge, but then very quick he finds someone who enables him to travel back in time. And then from then on, it's about him trying to prevent his wife's death from happening, but also about trying to understand what actually really happened. So it's very, very intense and totally psychedelic and suspenseful. I enjoyed it thoroughly because you find yourself once pushed forward in the future and then backwards again, and it's really up to you as a reader to just try and sort of put two and two together, try and draw conclusions, and just try and make it more linear in your brain because of how disruptive it is. So it's very challenging as well, but it's very exciting. And I highly recommend it as a Christmas present. I think you can definitely get that for anyone in your family. And the second one I'm going to talk about is Gemma Bovery. Now this one, however, is totally not new. It was actually first published in 1999, but the reason I'm recommending this one is because I'm quite sure it will be a great present for any members of your family. Perhaps not your wife or your husband, you're about to understand why, given the content, but actually who cares? I think anyone will enjoy it. It's about Gemma Bovery. She's an English young lady and she keeps having those awful relationships with men. She's being dumped quite repeatedly and she's fed up with it. And then quite suddenly and with a lot of luck, very luckily, she meets that very young and very kind man who's going to fall in love with her quite desperately. She's going to manage to convince him to move to France with her. So they're going to sell everything they own and take the plant and move to the north of France. And so at first, she is completely blown away with the place. She's completely amazed and carried away by the smells, the colors, the shapes, the cooking. Everything is amazing. But then very quick, the disenchantment, the disillusion, and the unsatisfaction comes forward again. And she's bored with her life. And then it's going to be about her cheating on her husband. It's going to be about the secrets. It's going to be about the rumors, the lies, the dysfunctional families all around, jealousy, and then obviously a lot of sense of humor. It's very funny. It's absolutely hilarious. There's a very British sense of humour in there. It's a great one. It's brilliant and very clever, very subtle, bright, and it really digs into both male and female psychology quite beautifully. I loved it. You'll love it as well, I'm quite sure. So that will make a great present too. Merry Christmas, everyone.